Monica, Spirit Queen.
Hey guys, I'm getting ready to do a reading for a client of mine. Of course, I keep all the names confidential, but I wanted to post this on my channel for you guys to see how real spirituality is and how serious it is when people dabble with spirituality on the negative side against somebody else, and how it affects everybody around that person, not just that one person. So dabbling with black magic is very serious, and if you feel like you're under the influence of black magic or a victim of black magic, visit my website at monicaspiritqueen.com and be sure to leave your name, your phone number, and 1 or 2 quick sentences of what is going on with you, and I will contact you directly. Without a phone number, your emails automatically get deleted. So be sure to have your phone number, and I hope you enjoy this reading that I am about to do right now. Again, all names are changed or not mentioned due to confidential reasons for my clients. Because I respect their privacy, but my videos are to teach you and educate you on spirituality and the different effects of it, the good, the bad, and the in-between. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.
I've been alright. I've been just like all week battling too, just trying to I've gone through some ups and downs, and I've been feeling a little relief here and there, I guess, within myself, because I've just been like within myself, just like asking questions and trying to figure stuff out, and just trying to release some stuff, and
Right.
It's just been all over the place.
Well, you've been going through a lot. I could feel that your mind doesn't sleep. Am I right?
It is what?
I said, am I right? I could feel that your mind doesn't sleep. Like it's constantly running. Even when you're trying to go to bed, it's hard because you have so much going on in your head.
Yeah. Last night I didn't sleep all night. I went to sleep and it was like almost 5, 6 in the morning when I went to sleep. And even though I had my eyes closed and I was trying to sleep all night, it's like I didn't even sleep.
Yeah, it's but it's going on for a while. The last couple of months, it's been like a little bit heavier, and it got heavier, like the negative energies around you. But you know what? This has been going on for many, many years. When you were young, like it would come and go, come and go. Because I'm seeing like negativity throughout your life of some of the things that you went through. And I'm not going to say personal things right now while while we're recording, but we can talk about the personal things afterwards. You know what I mean? I'm not, there are certain things that are confidential. But you have been going through this growing up, basically. And I believe it's a family curse. Doesn't make sense?
Yeah. You're saying everything. Yeah. And I felt like, I always wondered if it was a family curse or something. I just don't know where, but it's always been something that's come in, come out, and it's always came to tear everything apart when everything seems to try to like pick up to go in the right direction.
Right. And every time you would think that something is finally going right, it didn't last long. You know what I mean? And you're like, what the hell? Like, I didn't even get to enjoy it or actually feel the good side and the positive side of it. Where did it go? And then when it goes downhill really, really fast. So, you know, it's unfortunate for people to have to go through these family curses, because what happens is those who do the black magic spells are so selfish that they don't realize that it's hurting, or it's going to hurt others as well, other loved ones as well. You know, you want to do all this black magic to get back at somebody or to get what you want out of selfishness, but unless it's broken and permanently put a stop to what's going on, it's going to go from one generation to another. It's not going to stop until somebody actually puts a stop to it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So, and what happens is it causes a lot of family drama, family problems within the husband and wife, within the kids, within the grandparents, within basically the family, the relatives, aunts and uncles and cousins, and you know, and you've experienced it all. It's like an uphill battle for you, and it's been like this for a very long time. Right?
Yes.
So the family curse, as far as I could see going back, is about 2 generations, can be 3 if you want to go way back, but even 1 generation is enough. You know what I mean? Yet alone 2. So what happened was, I don't know if you know anything about your family history, but what I'm picking up on is there was a feud between families. And I believe there could still be a feud between families. But 2 generations back from what I'm seeing it was a feud between families. And not one, but multiple relatives of yours did practice black magic. They were spiritual people. And so they used spirituality to get back at one another. But they never broke what they did. So it continued. And it passed on from one generation to another. So, you know, do you have a sister?
I have a sister, but from my father.
Okay, what's going on with you guys? Because sister just popped in right now. Are you guys okay, or?
I haven't spoken to my sister for years.
Okay, there you go. That's part of the family curse. It will cause so much havoc and so much crap within the families against each other, within themselves, within you. You know what I mean? Individually. It's going to cause so much problems, and it's going to get worse. It doesn't get better. What happened with you guys?
Nothing. I never really had that. I never really had a communication like that with my sister anyway, because my father wasn't around, and I was older when I got to see my real father. He came back into my life, and then he had, a daughter with another lady. But last time I saw her, she had her daughter, and it was at my grandfather's funeral, and then my uncle's funeral, and that was the last time we seen each other, and I never really spoke to them again. I had spoke to her on the phone like once or twice, because I was thinking of like going to see them for like a couple of days since I had vacation, and then after that we never spoke again.
Okay. Well, that makes sense with the blockage that comes with the curse. I mean, there shouldn't be any reason. She's your half sister, right? So there shouldn't be any reason why you won't even have a normal relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the blockage that I was talking about. So this curse needs to be broken. You have been cursed more than, I can't even count how many times. There's been family feuds. There's been problems with you and within the family. And so, you know, there's just so much negative energy around you that you can't even think straight. Your head is clouded. And you need a really good cleansing. And all, you know, this crap that's been put on you through jealousy, envy, anger, whatever the case is, or cases are, it all needs to be broken. And you need to be cleansed. And once that's done, you're going to feel a lot better. Things are going to get a lot better for you and your family. But there is something that you're confused about, and you have like a bunch of question marks in your mind.
Yeah.
What is it?
I have so much. It comes down to like who, you know, like even like my mom. I don't know, but I don't trust my mom. And I get all these negative thoughts about my mom, and sometimes I try to like, I don't want to think so negative about my mom, but I don't know why I get these things. Like,
Does your mom have a statue of oh my goodness, I just spaced out. There's a statue. Hang on one second. What is the name of that statue? The death statue. Santa Morte. Santa Morte. Yay. Santa Morte. It's a female statue, and it's called the death statue. You know, there's people that they have different religious beliefs, and they worship, you know, whoever they believe in. Your mother has that statue. Have you seen her with with a statue of a female? It's like her hair from the top is like covered up with some kind of a sheet or something.
no, I never seen my mom with a statue.
Or in her house anywhere.
No.
Then she's doing a really good job hiding it. I bet you anything, if you look for it, you'll find it.
Wow.
And to her, it's her protection. You know, she worships that statue and expects it to protect her. And worshiping a dark statue like that will change your personality of who you really are. So when you see, because your mom has multiple different personalities, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
That's why.
And we can't, and, you know, she won't like when we're talking, she won't understand what I'm trying to say, and she just blabs about stuff. She don't even know what I'm trying to say and what the conversation is about. And she tries to manipulate like everything into her own way of thinking.
Right. Her multiple personalities goes back from the curse in the family. It has affected her a lot more than it's affected you. She learned to accept it, and she's basically consumed in this darkness. And that's where her multiple personalities come out. So, therefore, those curses need to be broken, and she needs to be cleansed and blocked from the negative energies that have been on her for many, many years. Hers actually hit her when she was in her 20s. That darkness, the curse. It started affecting her in her 20s, early 20s. Is it making sense?
Yeah.
So there you go. You got your questions answered of who's behind this. It's the curses, the black magic spells that's been put on, you know, from generations back, and it's gonna affect you and your kids and grandkids and great grandkids, and it's just gonna keep going until it's broken. So, you know, it's crazy of how real this is, only because, you know, a lot of people don't expect it to affect them because you don't see it, you don't hear it, you don't feel it personally, you know, with the touch of your hand. And I understand a lot of people don't, not that they don't believe in it, but they don't want to believe in it because there's so much negative crap out there that do affect people. And so therefore, you know, they choose to ignore it until it actually hits them and they feel it. And the reality of all this is it has to be broken. And how one person or a group of people in the family could be so selfish to want to hurt one another without thinking about the future consequences that future generations are going to pay for. That's the ignorance of that side that comes out because you're so desperate, because you're so selfish. And then, you know, they're not thinking about, in the long run, who else it's going to affect. All they care about is that one person or a group of people or a family, and that's it. That's all they see. That's all they care about. That's where their selfishness comes in as well. They're greedy. And it's up to you what needs to be done or what you want to be done. But like I said, the black magic needs to be broken. All the curses that's been put on the family for generations need to be broken. And then your family, including you, needs to be cleansed and blocked. And then you can move on with your life, or your lives with your family, everybody together. And then you have to keep you guys cleansed, you know what I mean? At least once every couple of weeks when you feel negativity building up, because we tend to create our own negative energies around us, right?
Yeah.
Throughout the day, somebody can piss you off, and then you dwell on it, and tend to create this negative energy around you, your own negative energy. And so therefore, when I say it's very important to cleanse every once in a while, that's why. It's bad enough that other people's negative energy affects us, but when we do it to ourselves, that's a little bit stronger. And then some people just get consumed by this because they don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to cleanse. They don't know who to go to for help. You know, and the outcome is not pretty. It's not good. So before it gets any worse, everything I told you needs to be done, including the cleansing and the blocking. And then cleanse you guys, you know, yourselves every couple of weeks. I would say maybe twice a month. I mean, it's not going to be for everything, just, you know, maybe the first 3 months. Just keep you guys cleansed and keep that positivity in your home, within yourselves. And then, you know, slowly as you do it, you know, your mind is going to register from all this darkness and switch it to all the good and the light that you've been keeping in the house. And it's going to be easier to keep that positive positive thought, the positive actions, the positive, you know, your positive mind and the energy around you, it's going to get easier. So what do you want to do? Do you want to start breaking all this black magic crap and do the cleansing?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to, you know, I got to, it's got to get done. I can't just let stuff just be. I mean, I can't keep living like this neither.
Right. Well, we can definitely get started on that, and I can, you know, start breaking everything that's been in your family. It's gonna take a couple of weeks, between 2.5, 3 weeks, because it is a heavy duty job. Black magic is not a joke. As you know, you can tell you experienced it and have been experiencing it for many years. So give it about 3 weeks and I should be done with everything. And then I'll walk you through the cleansing process of how to keep you guys cleansed.
Okay.
Okay? You ready to do this?